Okay, welcome to Lecture 2, Mental Health. This one immediately came to mind when I started building out this course, because I think, as I mentioned in the previous lecture, ChatGPT can be a tool to help guide you in the right direction. If you don't have any books handy or you don't know what to type into Google, it's this personal life coach that, of course, again, take the advice with a grain of salt, but see how it applies to your own situation and how it can improve whatever you're trying to deal with or manage. So, reducing anxiety and stress. This one is certainly applicable to my working life. There's a lot of deadlines with different projects and a lot of clients that I have to work with who will set those deadlines, and I have to manage my mood and temperament and ability to communicate effectively and empathetically with everyone I deal with across my business. So this was one that is close to home and an interesting approach for utilizing ChatGPT to help manage with some of the things that are quite common for all of us. So just having that prompt in there without any context. Again, you can add context or a persona or any of those other techniques from section 2 of this course. But you can see here, it's added the emojis, which is nice. It's starting to list out some techniques to calm your mind and focus. So practice mindfulness, take a few minutes to focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without judgment. This can help you to become more aware of your thoughts and emotions and to let go of those that are unhelpful. I've read a lot of self-help books, and this advice, which I've generated in the past, is definitely in line with a lot of the teachings within this space, and I can kind of advocate for the quality of this advice for managing anxiety and stress. So different points here, and there are further prompts that we've come up with to drill down into. For example, let's adjust the advice based on the environment. So I work in a factory manufacturing cars and rarely get a chance to be outside or in an environment where I can practice mindfulness. Can you please adjust your advice accordingly? Yeah, I love it. Even if you can't step outside for a walk, you can still practice mindfulness where you are. Take a few deep breaths, focus on the sensation of your breath, and try to let go of any distracting thoughts. Exercise. While you may not be able to leave the factory, you can still incorporate some physical activity into your workday. Take the stairs instead of the elevator, or try doing some stretches during your break. Contextualizing, this advice so quickly, it's like being able to ask a book, here's my situation, can you rewrite the book based on my situation? So a phenomenal way to augment any advice you're receiving, to contextualize it based on what you're looking to achieve. And some other ones I can add in here. Celebrities one is interesting. List 10, say athletes. So if I'm a football fan, football athletes that are known to utilize this technique. Yeah, so if you're a football fan and you want to justify why you're doing this through some of the people you look up to, you may not know that these particular players utilize these different techniques to improve, their lives and their proficiency of the different games that they play. So that can be a way to personalize this advice based on what you're going to respect most, and that might be sport or different celebrities or varying influences. A unique way to then augment that advice to things that you enjoy and are passionate about and can relate to. I'm going to suggest 10 places I can do this within 10 kilometers of Brisbane CBD. There you go. So we can also add in some areas, physical locations close by to where you live, where you can practice, these different techniques and tools, which is surprising, that ChatGPT is able to do that, where it's so contextualized to, who you are and where you live. But there are some great examples, and me being from Brisbane, those are some of the top places that I would want to practice mindfulness. They're the best parks. They're the most well-maintained with the most, beautiful surroundings and views. So, really impressive that it's able to do that. And there are some other ones here that you can try as well, but I'm sure you can imagine, what kind of outputs would come through ChatGPT if I did try them. So I hope that was helpful. Bit of a different one, but experiment with this and keep in mind the type of advice and how you can apply it and use this as a supplement and a set of guiding principles to steer you in the right direction. Cool. Thank you.